Listen, wait me, bagels.
Baby, what you wanna do? I'm ready to pull up on you. I'm ready to do what I do. This type shit have you wildin'. That's when it gets to the highest. Drip, drip, drip when you slide it. Bip, 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 baby, ride it. Don't hesitate.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room perfume. Go, go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice.
Poetic justice. Hey. Hey. It's your girl Candy, and I am here with my girls, TicahDishawn, Monique 69 Ways Junkie. Monique 69 Ways and EJ the TV Junkie.
Look, she done cross our names.
But I did that. And we're here to talk about Zatima season 4, episode 5 and 6. Lose to Win and Seeing Double. And this is the live after show. So please make sure you all are liking the videos, like each person's channel. Subscribe if you have not. And make a comment because we can see y'all here in the chat. We see y'all.
Yes.
Let's get into this thing. Mo, what do you thought about episode? Well, what do you thought about both episodes, 5 and 6?
Well, when we got to 5, I was like, we in court already? Like, woo, okay. Seemed like he just got started papers, but hey, 4 days here, it was interesting, and the judge was fair. It seems like the judge was fair on front, so I could appreciate that. And cray just cray.
Cray, okay?
I enjoyed both episodes, so.
TicahDishawn?
Let's see. Hell, both of them was crazy. Both of them were good. Both of them was like, oh, I gotta go back and watch it again. I enjoyed literally both episodes. If I had to, I know you ain't asked me for a rating, but if I had that rated 1, 5, 5 being the highest, I'm gonna give these two collectively a 5. Individually, they would be like a 3 and a 3, but together, they were a 5. They were good. I enjoyed all the stuff, all the things. Some of the things that I thought was going on with Jeremiah came to light, and so I'm happy to get into talking about that. But yeah, I enjoyed both episodes, and 5 on my behalf.
Okay, cool beans. Mo, what you giving? What's your rating? 1 through 5.
Oh, 1 through 5. I get a 4.5 for both.
Okay, cool beans. EJ the TV Junkie, what say you?
These were good episodes. I enjoyed them. If I'm rating, I'm probably gonna give it like a 4 for both of them.
Okay, cool beans. Cool. I'll give it a 4.5 for both. Yeah, they were good. They were good episodes. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. And Tamika will be here shortly. Okay, so the episode starts out with Zach Attack cooking breakfast. He has pancakes, waffles, eggs. He has a whole charcuterie board type style deal thing. He got a bunch of food on this tray. He was like, "Oh, I need fruit." He ended up finding a lemon slice. I was like, "Okay, that's fruit." He had a banana. He was like, no, I got the banana." I'm like, "Zach, that's so freaking selfish of you. Give that lady a banana, okay?" So he takes it upstairs to her. He's yelling and screaming for Fatima. And I'm like, "Zach, bring it on down. This lady is pregnant. She grumpy while she awake. So what you think finna happen when she wake up? She woke up, she didn't say this though. But Zach, what you want? She woke up all in a disarray, carrying on. And he knocks the food over. And of course, she pissed off, go get ready for court because they got court. Anybody got thoughts on the breakfast scene? Zach being goofy, because that's what I'm gonna call it. He was being goofy.
Yeah, Zach was being definitely goofy. the Zach attack. I'm like, how you get her a tray full of food that she didn't ask for? And she even said that, like, I didn't even ask for this food. And then hops in the bed with the tray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tika, you
Listen,
think I
y'all.
got thoughts on
Oh,
Zach and
my
his
bad. Go ahead.
breakfast?
I mean, he tried. Hell, she was just complaining a couple of episodes ago about them not spending enough time together, and I need to make sure you're gonna be here with me. And hell, I would have ate at least a piece of bacon or something off of that plate just the thought that because, and we know Zach is a big old goofball. That's just who he is. That's what makes
Mhm.
Zach. Okay. And so, yeah, for him to waste the food, I was like, damn, Zach, you could have threw me one of them waffles or something, like, bruh, before but he was trying. He didn't try to knock the food over. She woke up on demon time. She woke up with hell in her. I mean, I'm like, okay, I understand you done got woke up out your sleep, but God, please show the man some grace. He was trying. I'm
Tika
I'm,
said she
I'm
woke up
just
with hell,
like,
Leona.
come on, Fatima. And I like Fatima.
I mean, she
He was
carrying
fine.
somebody.
He was
She
fine.
carrying a whole human, Tika.
Yeah, okay,
Moody.
so next time, don't feed her ass. For next time, Zach, don't feed her nothing. Don't give her no
Look, get
sausage,
her a
no
neutral
eggplant.
grain
Don't
bar
give
or
her
something.
no water. Don't even give her no water. Don't give her nothing. Just let her ass roll up out the bed and keep it pushing.
Okay, listen, Zach is damned if he do, damned if he don't. Listen, y'all know I don't listen. I have it for everybody. Like I'm gonna give it to everybody, but at this particular time, Zach, I was with Zach. I'm like, dang, I'm trying to spend a little time with you. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to make this breakfast in bed. Listen, she is eating and living for two people right now. He was trying to make sure that she had options, that she had variety. He don't know if she was going like this or that this morning. Everybody know when they pregnant, one day you might like this, another day you might like that. He was just trying to give her options. I just don't understand why we just gonna do our guy like this. Like why you have to wake up like this? I'm like, I'm with Tika on this one. She woke up with the devil inside of her. Girl, no. Why? But Zach didn't have to waste that food. But Zach is a goofball. Like I agree with that too. Zach is that person. But I was like, dang, Zach, now you gonna waste the food. Now she really gonna be mad. Stop playing. But it is what it is. I mean, y'all can say that it's the pregnancy talking, but at the end of the day, that was just mean. All she had to do is just be like, babe, I ain't even hungry and don't wake me up out my sleep no more. It was like it could have just been said in a nice, cute little way, and we could have kept it pushing.
Yeah, it could have been said nice, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
Hey, Tamika, you there?
Hey, Tamika.
Hey, Tamika.
I think Candy was going in and out. Okay, I think something is going on with her thing.
Yeah, I think she's switching
Tamika,
cameras
you
or
there?
something.
Yeah. Tamika, you there? I
Okay.
don't think Tamika there. Okay, there
Yeah.
go Candy.
Okay.
back.
Okay. I'm back. Yeah, I was
Okay.
trying to add a picture in because one of my slides was messed up. Which is that one. So yeah. So now we at court, y'all. They get in court and
I'm sorry, it look like I'm having problems with my Wi-Fi.
okay. Just whenever you're ready, you can just chime in.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes.
Yep.
You good? Okay.
She might not be able to hear us.
Okay.
I can hear you now. I don't know. It
Okay,
went
great.
out for a minute. I don't know if it's gonna go out again, which I was saying.
Okay. We were just talking about Zach. Well, EJ was kind of like, she
We
was
was
kind of
talking about the breakfast.
yeah. Zach. She was on Zach attack side.
I was defending Zach for once because why she got to be like that? Why she got to be extra like that with him? He was trying to give her variety and options. Okay, I think her thing went out again, if I'm not mistaken. But that's
Okay.
it. That's what we was talking about. She probably popped back in on us.
Okay. Yeah. So we get to court and they go through the motions or whatever, and the auntie Patricia is like staring at them or whatever, and of course they in their feelings or whatever, and come to find out they are there because of Heather has been deemed unfit by the court, which we know that because of how she had him in that tub, Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Zach has violent tendencies and he has a lengthy incarceration record and accusations of financial fraud. It's like because he was investigated by the SEC or SEC, whatever, I forgot what it's called. But why y'all bringing all that up? What does that have to do with him being able to take care of his child? Like everything it's like a money grab for them. It's but then the aunt made an excuse for her niece, but put everything off on Zach. She didn't make an excuse for her, but she just kind of like padded the information for her. Like the girl was, she ain't hitting no nothing. Of course, we know that. But it's like they just kind of padded that for her, but made Zach the bad guy, him and Fatima, because she just want full custody of this child for this $1,000 a month that she's getting. But then because she's gonna have full custody of him for like 6 months, it's went to $3,500. What are y'all thoughts on that? And then they brought up the shooting or whatever. Fatima almost got shot, and Jeremiah and Zach was fighting. What do y'all think about this? The whole court case and everything that they brought up. Anybody?
What's the best way to prove that somebody is unfit? Bring up their past, bring up their history. And that's what the greedy auntie attempted to do. She talked about things that happened in the past with Zach. She couldn't tell us about what just happened with him a week ago, 2 weeks ago, even a month ago, because all of that stuff that happened with the shooting and all of that stuff was like 4+ months ago. So what else could she bring up? Now the most damning thing or the most damaging thing that I did see Zach do, and we all saw it, the world saw it, everybody on the internet saw it. Zach beat the brakes off of his own brother. He wanted to try to explain that part, but the judge was like, I ain't trying to hear that. I saw it on the video too. But at the end of the day, I do love that Zach was able to, with the help of Fatima, he kept his cool because Zach will cuss and everything else and swing if he can. But he kept his cool, he kept his composure, and he was able to explain to the judge, look, judge, this is where I really come from. My mama, basically my mom and my brother, neither one of them showed me any love. I went through so much with them. And, this is who I am, but I am for my son. I can be a better person. So, I like that the judge said, okay, we're gonna I don't believe in taking children from their fathers. Now, had he had some other kind of judge, that whole statement would have went the total opposite way. And so I love that he had a judge that was actually a black judge, a black man that was there to actually hear him.
Monique.
Like I said earlier, I like the judge, how he was fair to everyone around. Even he was giving pushback to Zach and to the auntie. I forgot her name,
Patricia, Patricia, something like that.
Yes. The past, even though it's not considered relevant for this, it's relevant, and it is, because it's another way for the other person to like make you look bad, whether it's your fault or not, from your past. So it's like one breath the auntie says she doesn't like hold it against him, his past against him forever, but then in another breath she brought up that he's unfit because of his past. I'm like, wait a minute, which one is it? Like, you double talking, like you talking out both sides of your necks. But yeah, so I enjoyed the court scene. I did like how the auntie was so proud, or when they was about to up that child support, she showed her that mask came off, and she showed her true colors at that point. For me, at first she was this way, all like emotional, crying and stuff, and then as soon as she heard that child was gonna stay in her custody until he gets some anger management, and up that child support from $1,000 a month to $3,500 a month, child, she better not took off her wig and show her true colors, like, yo. And then I like how Fatima threw in that trump card, like, he need a paternity test. They questioned the paternity, and there was no paternity test through the courts. So yeah. I enjoyed the whole thing.
Yeah. What's your thoughts, Tamika and then EJ?
Well, I just want to say about the breakfast, because I missed that part. I'm not a morning person. I always work the afternoons and nights, and I still, well, not so much lately because me being sick kind of switched it up. But most times I'll be up all night and I sleep in the day. So don't wake me up in the morning. I'm gonna probably curse you out. However, my weakness definitely you making me breakfast in bed. I will be very happy to have that and then lay my ass back down. But I didn't. Well, I can't say I don't understand because that's typical Zach. Of course, he had to be extra, and then you telling her not to drop the food, but you jump across her and knock everything damn over all over the place anyway. When you could have walked around the damn bed like a normal human being, but that's neither here nor there. As far as the court case, yeah, I had mixed feelings about this because I was saying where Auntie came from. Like, where did Auntie come from? What you been doing? Because we know that.
You breaking up, Tamika?
No, now she froze.
Mama was clearly not. And she was called.
You breaking up,
I'm
Tamika?
sorry, my internet is gone internet tonight. I see. I don't know if it's gonna let me finish, but I was saying, like, with the court situation, I had mixed feelings because my whole thing since what we seen the trailer have been, where did this auntie come from? Why wasn't she stepping in from before? From my recollection, but I know that I think that happened on Sisters, and we supposed to be in two different worlds when it comes to this. When the lady came around to tell him about the baby, he wasn't supposed to have even known anything about him. He was supposed to be just finding out about him. But here we saying that she already was in and out the child life and knew that both of them was unfit and that she had been keeping Michael away from him. I'm like, which one is it? That kind of confused me and threw me off because I'm like, that's not the story y'all told us before. And then, the judge, I mean, yeah, they are going to bring up your past. They are going to also look into Fatima because she's in the household too. So even though they was trying to argue against that in real life, they definitely are going to look at, because you're going to be around that child too. Like anybody that's in the house would be investigated or questioned, about what they got going on to make sure that this is a safe space. That's supposed to be the most important thing. So I didn't mind the back and forth as far as that part went, but I just was like, Auntie did get a little funny style when it came to the, whole money thing and just being very adamant about, saying that they were this particular way when you really don't have proof to say that, because the things you're bringing up aren't current things that you have seen from yourself. There's things that you're digging up from his past that apparently they already, established and closed those cases and wasn't anything founded according to them and all of that. So you have to take that part into account too. So yeah, I just was like, it was a little annoying, but it is what it is.
Okay. TV Junkie?
God dang it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah. So court case portion of it. I did like this part of it. I thought the judge was pretty fair. The auntie definitely doing too much. But I'm always gonna give both sides of it this is just my opinion and my thoughts, because I always say this, that Zach never has accountability for anything. It's just the thing with him. He doesn't. Everything is always someone else's fault. At the end of the day, Zach does have an anger issue. And those things, even though they are his past, and even though they are not even though they are not existing at this very moment, they existed at some point. And him beating his brother up, all those type of things, all of those things are going to come into play when you insert the court system into anything. It doesn't matter about how we think, like, oh, that person shouldn't have did this. It just is what it is when it comes to court. It's just black and white at some point, but it was clear that this was a money grab and that the auntie didn't have she wasn't doing this for the right reasons. And I love that the judge was willing to give him a chance, because isn't that what they're always saying in courts, that they want to keep the kids with their parents and stuff like that? If Zach, and at this moment in everybody's mind, Zach is the biological father, right? Regardless of whatever the test is, at this moment, he's the biological father. So why should we even be fighting this anyway. At this point, I felt like the judge should have. I didn't even agree with the supervised visitation. I agree with any of that because I don't. Although yes, Zach has an anger issue. Has he ever been angry towards Michael? Has he ever done anything towards Michael? Heather has access to the auntie who we know has some issues and has done things to Michael. Like, I feel like they're not looking into this deep enough for me. Now, granted, I don't know all the things that happen over there with Heather, but I do know that if you're going to give this child to someone that has access to the child, like that's her auntie, then I'm questioning all of that. When Zach and Fatima, they don't have anything that's so questionable that has to do with the child and his safety. At least not that I know of, not from the other universe. I mean, I keep track of that universe somewhat, but I haven't seen anything or heard anything that he's done that is questionable towards the kid that's in question. So I think I thought that was a little bit far, but I do like that he listened when we got to the end of all of this, and I think Fatima's trump card was a good one. I think it was the best thing that she could have done because clearly the mama and the judge should have saw that too. You see, not the mama, Heather's auntie. Clearly she was after just money. Like, you saw that, judge. Now, come on. I felt like right then the judge should have been backtracking. Like, look, you know what? I think this is what we're going to do. And I think they really should have had shared custody. I think it should have been 50-50 while y'all try to figure this thing out. And no child support should have been granted. If we just keeping it real, that's what I think should have happened while they figured it out.
Yeah, I totally agree. I don't agree on that money part because you asked for this little boy. You can't ask for somebody to ask for some money to help take care of him. Leave him with his daddy. If you need money to take care of a child, leave him where he at. And because that's all you asking for anyway is money. Because if the child's well-being was really, really important to you, you wouldn't want no money. You would just say, just give me the baby. I got it. I'm going to take care of him. But if you can't afford to take care of this child, leave his ass where he at. Because it's all a money grab. There's nothing wrong with him being with Zach and Fatima. If
she pissed me off.
If the options are between him and his mama and then this auntie that we don't even know, lady, we don't even know you. For real. Like, we don't know you. You say you don't even know Zach. So why, you just going by things that has happened to him and it's public. Yes, public information. Those things are true or may be true, but you don't know this man. You don't know this woman. You just want money. And she had pissed me off. What you were saying, Monique?
Yeah, I'm just saying she pissed me off. She really pissed me off when she questioned when they get married, can she get Fatima's?
Yes.
I said,
what you need money for? You don't need the child if you need money. You don't need the child. Child, let it go on somewhere. You didn't shit that. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
They had me cussing too. Don't worry about it, kid. They had me cussing too.
Right.
Because you didn't birth.
But I like how the judge cleared it up.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I like how the judge cleared it up and said that basically her income was gonna be totally irrelevant to the whole case anyway. And when this new baby get here, we definitely gonna have to do some deductions from what you're getting, which means when the new baby comes, Michael's auntie, because it ain't gonna go to Michael. Michael's auntie is gonna get less amount of money. And but I was glad that the judge did make sure that Zach signed up for some darn anger management because he needs to be there, and Fatima need to go too. I ain't gonna lie, Fatima need to go to anger management too. Both of them.
They need to go to anger management. They need to go to therapy. They need to go to family therapy, couples therapy. They do need it. They need it. Lord Jesus, they need it because they pops off. Okay, they pop off people. But so yeah, I think we spent like half of the episode in court, just about. So we get to work. Why is this heifer? What is it? Okay, let me not do this. Okay, so we get to the job. We see Angie walking in, talking, and she's speaking to the co-workers or whatever. She walks in and speaks to Fatima, and she get the finger, like, and she was like, okay, well, just holler at me when you finish or whatever. So as soon as she turned around and walk out, Leslie ass turns around and walk out the office. Then Angie is faced with Fatima. She was like, hold a minute. How your rude ass, like, they're not. Angie, why this lady, Okay, you didn't see her face, but why are we not putting 2 and 2 together? Why are we not putting something together? Of course, apparently that wasn't Fatima, and apparently that's the same outfit. Apparently that's the same hair. Why would somebody else be in Fatima's office? And then this heifer cut around the corner and start smiling. She is psycho.
She don't even look like Fatima from the back. I'm sorry.
She does not. She's half of Fatima size. No lie. She's shorter than Fatima. And they do look alike physically. And with the hair, yes, they do. But just the aesthetics of it. Just Mo, EJ, then Tika.
This crazy heifer. Yeah, I would have came in. I would have to see her face. Like, I would have waited. She up there. I'm like, she does not look like Fatima from the back. And I forget that she has a camera in that house. So I was like, how she know what kind of clothes? I'm like, oh God, I forgot about the camera.
And she still got the key to the house, so she probably went through the closet and took pictures.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, Angela. And when she approached Fatima in the hallway, she really pissed me off. I'm not gonna hold you. The way Angela then mention it was somebody in your office with the same thing. Like, she just let that fall for the wayside, in my opinion, at that moment. That made me feel like when episode 1 happened, at the end of episode 1, you didn't tell Fatima about that crazy lady in her house.
We still waiting on that conversation.
That's like another confirmation. Like, you probably didn't even tell Fatima about that crazy woman that looked just like her, who dressed like her, came to her house and with a key. So I'm like, Angela, she pissed me off. This bottom line, she pissed me off. And I know she I don't know why she thinks she's tripping. Like, you not tripping. Like, no. Come on. Yes, she's EJ.
Pass the book, EJ.
All right, I was on.
She probably was talking.
Of course. Angela just pissed me off as per usual. I really don't think that conversation ever happened, which just irritates me so much because we don't know if that conversation happened, and it's been months now since that incident, right? You didn't ask about this person. You're her best friend. Do you have a key to her house to just walk in all willy-nilly? Like, it's a lot of questions I'm asking, because if I'm your best friend and I don't have a key to walk in your house all willy-nilly like this, who is this person? We not hanging out. The only threesome that there's ever been was me, you, and Belinda is out the threesome now. So why? Who is this? Who is this person? Like, it just wasn't enough questions to ask for me. And then in this moment right here, you thinking that you crazy. There is no way that Fatima wobbled her pregnant self all the way around here from right there just that quickly. That was just crazy as hell to me. And like, I'm not letting that go. If it's me, I'm walking back around. I'm like, hold on, Fatima, let me go. I'm running back around that corner because I need to figure out what the hell just happened. Like, who the hell is this that looked just like you? You know, and me personally, I would have walked over there, and when she throwed that finger up, I would have had to go get in her face, like, who you throwing a finger up at, girl? Like,
exactly.
what, you okay? What's wrong? Is good morning? How you doing? Like, but I'm just that person that I'm a really big good morning person, and you can't just throw no finger up at me. I gotta go I gotta go, I gotta get close to you. Yeah. So, she just doing the most, just acting dumb, pulling Bryce moves. Like, she been hanging around Bryce too much.
Oh, Lord. It done rubbed off.
She acting slow.
Listen, Angela knows Fatima has never dismissed her, ever. So why, at this time, do you think that Fatima would dismiss you? I would have, just like EJ said, would have been in this person's face. I need to see your face, because the Fatima I know don't act like this. Even when she in her rough moods, she does not act like this. She's going to say something. She's going to at least acknowledge that I'm in the same vicinity as her. So for Angela not to be on her A game, we need to replace Angela. Fatima needs a new friend. I don't know who it can be. But at this moment, Angela is just
the lady in the orange dress
doing what
Danny.
The lady in the orange dress.
Yes,
that was
Yes, most likely because Angela is just not doing her job as a bestie. So yeah, that's all I have for that. And Leslie, girl, a damn devil.
Somebody call her Loopy Leslie. That's exactly what she is because she dizzy as hell. Tamika, darling, what's your thoughts on Angie and Loopy Leslie? She fell out again. Okay. So yeah, Leslie is doing a whole lot. She's you know you crazy when you have gone to the store or ordered whatever it is, when you've done exactly and you've matched this lady's attire to the T, not just a white and black dress. You got the exact dress on, the jacket and the belt and everything. You've done everything, even the hair. And it doesn't take much to look, because y'all look alike. The face, y'all on point with the face. So you go so far to dress like her, and then you at this lady's job, and I'm like, but Mo, you said this lady in the orange dress need to be her friend. No, she don't, because she ain't paying attention. Because why you ain't said bye, Fatima, when that lady took the paper out? No, she in that phone. You know, she need Danny on the job. Danny need to be her homegirl, okay? Because Danny would have went and tapped Leslie ass on the shoulder, and would all been all up in her face. What's going on with you? Why you can't speak to me? Well, I ain't sleep with you last night. So yeah, Fatima needs some new friends because this ain't it. This ain't cutting it. Let's see if we can get Tamika back in. You in, boo? Tamika, just let us know when you're ready. So Fatima and Angie talking. Angie ready to talk about Bryce though. That's what she ready to talk about. She ain't ready to talk about nothing else. Nothing that happened prior to at the house after the powing, which was what 4 months ago. I think somebody just said it reminded me. You ain't say it last night at the dinner. Well, Saturday at the dinner when y'all had you ain't say nothing about it then. If you did, we didn't hear it. But the words you said to her was like, whoever this lady was, it looked like you, her hair or whatever. So Fatima goes and she puts some document in the basket, but she has a look on her face like something ain't right. She kind of it's like she felt something wasn't right, was not sure, but she just went on about her way. And then Leslie traipses her little slithered ass on up through there and takes the lady's paper out the basket and leaves out the building. The lady in the orange was not paying attention. She don't know who is what. She just thought that was Fatima. So apparently that's who she thought it was, because yeah, that ain't it. Anybody got thoughts on the way Fatima was looking when she turned around to get ready to go back to her office? Anybody saw her like she was looking funny, or was it just me?
It's almost as if Fatima knows that something is not right. She feels like somebody is, as the song say, I always feel somebody watching me. It's like she has that feeling, but she just can't, she just hasn't caught Leslie in the act. And as far as that paper goes, that was the document that Fatima was supposed to file for Sage. Like, remember Sage kept saying, I need you to do, at least if you can't do nothing else real quick, at least get this one portion of the lawsuit, get that portion done. So that way, I can get this process started and I can be more independent. So she done took an important document, and this could possibly affect Fatima's job with becoming a entertainment attorney.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. So in walks the this lady talking about Monique.
Yes, that lady.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the secretary. Okay.
Oh no, hell no.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, she, we got to see. We ain't peeped her nose again. We ain't peeped the spidey senses yet. But she comes to Fatima, let her know that she's going on medical leave for a few months. I said, what you going to get, a breast lift or booty lift? Like, what you going to do?
Oh,
but
child.
That ain't none of my business. I'm just, HR. What is it called?
She said HR.
That ain't my business. But she going on medical leave for whatever reason. And Fatima was like, well, I'm about to go on maternity leave too. So she lets her know she has a client that she wants her to work with. And she lets her know it's Sage. And that she has a lawsuit. She's suing her manager, which is her dad. And she wants her to take on the case. And without questioning, Fatima says, okay. have thought I that was too fast for me. That was too fast of a response. Knowing you are, you full blown pregnant and you're about to go on maternity leave, you can have that baby today, okay?
Okay.
And you told this lady that you can do this for her, knowing full well, I would not have said, oh, I wouldn't have took it. But okay, this is Fatima. She's driven. She wants to do this thing. She wants to be a lawyer. So she just dibbling and dabbling in she got a lot of irons in the fire right now. So she ends up meeting with Sage. Sage is the queen of R&B. I'm like, who are they fooling? Because I don't know who that is, but she's supposed to be Whitney Houston or something with the momager, with the daddy being on. No, we're not doing that. But this is the Zatima world. So they just have a conversation or whatever. She lets her know that she wants her to find her a spot to have a small listening session because she has a new album coming out and she doesn't want her dad to have any parts of that album. Fatima does find out that her father has a conservatorship of her until she's 30. And I said, what, she's not 30? But okay.
That's what I'm saying.
But any of y'all have thoughts on Fatima taking on this immediately without thinking about it, without having a long thought about it? And what do you think of what's going to happen with her and this and Sage situation? Do you see it's going positive or what?
I think that Fatima did exactly what Fatima's going to do. Fatima, at the end of the day, she's driven and she's pregnant at the same time. Like, that doesn't mean that everything just stops. The way that old girl in the orange, I don't know her name. I'm sorry that I don't know that lady name. But the way that she explained it, the way that she played it out was that by the time you get ready to go on maternity leave, I'll be coming back and I'll take over. This lays down the foundation for if she does decide to pursue this could be a really good opportunity for her. And it is something closer in the field of what she really loves to do, which is sing. It gives her a foot into that world. And I think that turning down that opportunity, pregnant or not, would have not been such a great move because you don't know if this was the thing that could catapult your career. She's going to be there regardless. Like, Fatima ain't going no doggone where. She could be doing this before she gets ready to go on maternity leave, just how she laid it out. As soon as this is up, I'll be back. Because she asked those questions. And it would be different if she didn't ask those questions. But that was one of the first things she said. I'm going on maternity leave. And she wanted to know what would happen. And then that's when old girl is like, well, by the time you go on maternity leave, I'm coming back. And then when you come back, then there may be a contract for you. There may be something for you after that if you decide to pursue it. So I don't think she acted irrationally here. I think it was a play, and I think it's good for Fatima.
Anybody else? Anybody?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I had to switch to my phone, child. It's one of them nights.
Okay.
I pretty much agree with I pretty much agree with what EJ was saying. That's what I was about to say. Like, I think because she kind of laid it out and had answers to all the questions and was saying that's fine, it works out perfect. When I'm leaving, you come in. When you come back, we can have this set up. And I think because Fatima sings too, and when she found out who it is, apparently she's such a huge fan of hers. She can't believe that this is even gonna be an opportunity that she can have. So, I didn't see anything wrong with it. I was just like, okay, girl.
Okay. Anybody else? Thoughts on this?
No, I enjoy the scene. I just can't believe she's not 30 yet. Ooh, Sage. Girl, you must be living a rough life in this music world. But she said her daddy is controlling. I'm like, so your daddy is not like Matthew Knowles, I'm guessing, but I don't know.
Yeah, for all we know, her daddy could be like, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Tika.
I was just gonna say, hell, for all we know, her daddy could be like Joe Jackson, swinging switches and belts, and even at this age that she is, it's there's a reason why Sage wants to get from under the thumb of her daddy. So I understand that part. And I just at first I was in my mind, I was like, dang, Fatima, you ain't gonna call Zach. But then I was like, it don't matter what Fatima does. Zach is gonna be supportive of her as long as it's not
Mhm.
anything that's affecting the baby or the
Baby.
pregnancy, I should say. Then he's gonna be supportive. So it really wouldn't even be necessary for her to call him. But the only mistake she did make was when when everybody once she got done with this whole meeting, why you tell Angela who tell and then you tell Zach who tell everybody else. But it's supposed to be a secret meeting or a secret,
Right.
Yeah.
Client.
client.
Yeah.
Thank
Client.
you.
Mm-hmm. She's like, because she didn't even know they represented, celebrities or whatnot. So she was like, yeah, no, we keep those on the low or whatever. But then she sat there and right there and told 2 people in 2.5 seconds. But
Oh,
it
she
is what it
excited.
is.
She's excited.
Yeah.
I ain't like I say. She said her father creates drama for her in public, like embarrass her in public and stuff like that. I'm
Yeah. And she
like,
stifled with her dad, she said.
yeah.
Mm.
I'm like, I can't wait to meet your daddy. I hope
Okay.
he gonna blow up that secret listening session. Like Joe Jackson.
Let me see where we at.
Sure.
Okay, I think we at the end of the episode. So yeah, at the end of the episode, we have Zach and Fatima talking about, she's got to work late tonight, and he was like, well, he's had something for her, something. He had something big for her in 2 hours or whatever. She's like, she's gonna be home late. So the guys pop in, Bryce and Preston pop in, and was like, they was getting ready to go out to the bar, and they just, want to go have some drinks or whatever. Then we get where I think we brought this up last week. Is he gonna get caught doing this? So he drops another envelope. Tony drops another envelope in broad daylight. He doesn't walk off fast enough, and Mama or Grandmama sees him, and she wants to know, who are you, whatever. So it goes off like that, but he just keeps walking and off into the distance. What are your thoughts on him and this money situation? Tony.
I mean, this a weekly thing? I'm like, is this a weekly thing or a monthly thing or everyday thing? I'm like, and how much you put in the envelope? Because
yeah.
And and Bryce, he's so thirsty to be a part of the boys club. He said, I need something to do besides that, sit outside of Angela's house. I'm like, yeah, you said that out loud. Do you creep?
Yeah.
Creep. Like, what are you doing? You stalking? You sitting outside her house. Like, that's wild. But yeah, so hopefully, I don't know. She gonna catch him one day. She gonna be right there though. Especially if he has a time that he drop it off normally, because she almost caught him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hopefully he switch it up and have a different time of drop off so that she's not waiting, because one day she's gonna be waiting on his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully he just realized that he don't need to keep paying her. Like, why is we still dropping off money, sir? Like, if you don't want to get caught, if you don't want to be clanked and locked up, sir, I need you to just walk all the way from this. You done gave the money. Okay, give the whatever the amount that it is that you try, give that amount and keep it pushing, sir. Please. This is just dumb at this point. This is just like asking to get caught. It's like going back to the scene of the crime after you did something, that was illegal. I'm just saying, this is just dumb. I'm not invested in this Tony storyline at this point. I'm over it.
Yeah. And then I think he's gonna I don't know. Never mind. Go ahead, Tika.
I just feel like, I mean, in regards to the storyline of Tony, they had to give him a storyline. Like last season, he didn't really do much. Up until this point where now he's responsible for unaliving somebody. With that, I just have empathy for Tony, because Tony was one of the good friends. He was one of the honest friends. He was one of the ones that didn't, like Nate. Anything happened to Nate, Nate could sit on the cliff and then roll over, and I wouldn't care. Tony was one of the good ones, y'all. I'm sorry. And I just really feel bad for him. I was wishing or hoping that he would listen to Mr. Tyrone and just leave the situation alone. But it seems as if his conscience is just beating him up so badly that he wants. It's almost as if he wants to get caught. Yeah, I'm trying to help these people. Maybe that son or that grandson or whoever that young man was like a was providing something, but the money is not going to make you feel any better because Tony, I mean, you keep going back almost seems like every week, and you're still feeling down and out and depressed and woe is me and all of the things. And so I just need him to go. I need Tony to go and get some therapy or um go take a vacation or something. Go take a break or do something because he's gonna end up in that orange suit if he keeps up at this rate.
Him and
Yeah,
Tyrone.
yeah, he's bringing too much attention
Right.
to himself by doing that. Because my thing is, how, that young man, what they said, he was a teenager or whatever. So it's not but so much money that young man could bring in the house. What are you missing that this young boy was doing? Are you just paying for your wrong that you did wrong, and you're going to keep giving this money, or are you trying to recover the money that he was bringing into the house? Because I'm not understanding. Like, why are we keep like EJ? If you're gonna give us some
I
money,
don't know.
give it at one time and be done with it. It's
To
not.
me, it just feels like he's feeling guilty, and I don't know if he think he gonna take his mama or grandmother or whoever the heck that is. But yeah, I could have sworn you told Tyrone last week that that was gonna be the end of it, and obviously it's not. You continuing to do it, and now at this point, she done came out and calling after you. The next time she probably gonna be waiting outside for you. I don't know if you're coming around the same time. I don't know what the hell he doing, but he really aggravating my nerves with this. I am interested in like filling in the blanks and telling us the rest of what all went down because I feel like we've been having to be Magnum PI and try to piece the pieces together. So, if they get into a little bit more of that, I would appreciate that. But him just going and dropping this off is definitely giving that his ass gonna end up being arrested before the end of the season at the rate he going. I just don't understand what we doing with that.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So I did mix up my slides. I added Angela and Fatima beginning of episode 6 in episode 5, but nonetheless, we weave that right on in. So the episode started off with Fatima and Angie. Of course, we've already discussed that, but then we are at the bar with Zach, Bryce, and Preston. They're just talking about the ladies in their lives. Well, Zach is talking about him and Fatima. And Bryce is airing out his grievances about Angela, and they're telling him that they felt bad for him, how she told him that she was emotionally unavailable in front of everybody, and he still is not understanding what's going on, and he just doesn't get it until they tell him, she's emotionally unavailable. And then he said that he is outside of her house. He's doing these things for her. And it's like, you need to stop doing these things for her. If she doesn't want to be with you, you don't, that's like, what are we doing? Why are you doing all this? But, what is called platonic sleepovers or something like that. It's like, who does platonic sleepovers and this lady is not even nice to you? I don't understand Bryce. He's like a glutton for punishment. What are y'all thoughts about the conversation they were having? And Bryce is like, not even, he's oblivious to the BS. I don't know. Something wrong with him. Tamika,
Yeah,
Mo, EJ, then Tika.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I don't give a damn about Bryce. He's like one of the people that I care the least about, right along with Nate and Belinda. You can add her in there too, because we really sang in the same song. We all talked about last week how much he wants this, and I guess as long as she keep opening the door and entertaining it, he gonna keep going for it. It's not gonna stop until he stops it. Like the fact he was like, oh, well, if I go with y'all, then I won't end up sitting outside Angela house all damn night. I'm just like, you like it. So I don't know what else could be said as far as that's concerned. I could have did without him and we could have just had a conversation with Preston and Zach. I mean, I did kind of appreciate seeing Zach, even though I didn't really feel like episode 5 had much to it. We did have the court and different things of that nature. And Leslie with her crazy ass, which I didn't understand how nobody noticed her walking around the damn office. And I definitely didn't get to say that if I was Angela, I would have been up in that damn hello. Like
Right.
I didn't get that. But anyway, nonetheless, I digress. Um, as far as this, I would have preferred it would have just been Zach and Preston talking, but I guess they really trying to drive it home, but I feel like it's nobody upstairs with Bryce, and he's just gonna continue to keep on easing down the damn road, child, looking for his brain.
Tamika said nobody up there upstairs.
Not ease down the road, look for his brain. I'm weak. But yeah, I'm over Bryce to be honest. In this scene, I mean, I'm gonna need him to find a hobby or something because, yeah, you need to find something to do. And he always said he always trying to fix something. He always say he always trying to fix something. Like with when he lost Zach money, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it, which caused him to have a breakdown and crash and burn, literally. Like, yo, he always trying to fix something, but like she said, she emotionally unavailable. Like, take heed. Like she said in front of everybody, like, hello, like anybody there, like
he don't get it.
He don't get it. Like I said, you need to go find him a hobby or something.
But like Tamika said, ain't nobody home but him upstairs.
And Preston, yeah, you need to just move away from Deja. Okay.
Yeah. Anybody else got thoughts on them too? Or we can just go ahead and go on down to Melinda's shop.
Holinda shop.
Holinda, I'm sorry. Holinda shop.
Yeah, the barbershop situation, I mean the hair salon situation was crazy. This girl talking about her fiance work at a what she say?
Realtor.
He a realtor. Yeah, thank you. He a realtor, and I work at I work at the attorney, but I'm a paralegal, and just literally trying to take over Fatima's life, and my fiance planning my baby shower, and she was just and thankfully Belinda was like actually listening. She was like, wait, what? This is sound real familiar. I know I done messed up with my friend before. Let me pay attention because this seemed like this girl is, she's onto something that I can't put my finger on it right now, but I know she's up to something. And when did her hair get messed up? What the heck was she crawling in for her hair to get messed up? That's what I want to know, because
she was playing with her Hello Kitty.
Right, she got sweaty.
And she was rolling around on the ground in the parking lot. So then when she went home,
that's true. Ow.
She was fingering her hair and everything else. Okay, that's what happened.
Oh gosh. Fingering her hair.
Oh my God.
But the thing is, when she walked into the beauty salon, Holinda was like, "Hey, girl, hey, you look like somebody." It was just like Belinda picked up on it immediately, and I'm pissed with Angela because Angela, girl, we said this 20 times. I'm not even gonna go there again. But I just wish Belinda would have told Fatima, be quiet, let me speak, please. And told her, because you just gave her a whole rundown of Fatima's life. Zach planning the baby shower is gonna be personal, intimate, family and friends. I work at a law office. He's a realtor. I'm pregnant. And this hair, she was like, you want to cut your hair? Maybe add some color. She's like, no, I'm very particular. I like it like this. And she was like, my homegirl hair is like, child, anybody else got got comments about this? It was just too much.
Yeah, it was too much. And yeah, I'm glad that Holinda was clocking it. Like, wait a minute, that sounds like me. She said, how you know I'm the one that messed up? That's like, and that made her like call Fatima, and I'm like, okay, did Leslie crazy behind use a credit card or some kind of card? Was it her card? Because you probably can track. Oh, she looked at it. Okay,
yeah, she's like,
I can track her with that because, girl, and I'm surprised she had money. The way she been running around, she jobless. Her mission in life is to run around and see what Zach and Fatima doing. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I was actually about to, I'm sorry.
I was saying, anybody else got comments on Belinda?
Yeah, I was gonna say I was actually surprised. I'm about to give Holinda some damn credit. I said, well, maybe her being nosy and messy is actually coming in handy with this particular situation, because she observed more and caught on to more, even though she didn't know all the pieces that Angela had. And Angela been right damn there. I'm like, girl. And so maybe this is going to lead to her being the one to actually expose this whole situation. I don't know, but it's not that much you having all this stuff in common with my damn friend in the freaking world. You coming in dressed like her, you want your hair like her, you know, you got a similar relationship. Is there's too many damn similarities to be a coincidence. And I definitely agree. I wish that she would have been able to, you know, say to Fatima what she was thinking and what she really was calling about to begin with. But I understand because of the dynamics and how bad she messed up that Fatima's not trying to hear it because she's like automatically thinking it's something she want to tell her pertaining to Zach and some woman that want him, or making it seem like he wants some woman, and every time she call is something messy. This is what messed up our friendship in the first place. And the fact that she was like, we could never go back, which I definitely agree with, but she was saying they could start with something maybe fresh or new. I child, she better than me because I don't know if I could do that. But I definitely may consider it if you come in with the save and let me know that it's this crazy ass psycho that's trying to have my life, you know?
I'm surprised Fatima pick up the phone. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, she was like, oh, I am at work. Yep, it ain't gonna be long. I'm like, damn, Fatima. I mean, I get it.
I'm so surprised. Like, yeah.
DJ, you there?
Yeah, I'm sorry, my stuff was frozen. I couldn't undo anything. It finally came back though. Yeah, Belinda, I was gonna say this earlier, but I was gonna wait till you got to this episode. But Belinda came through in the clutch. You know, Belinda is what she is. We already know who she is. We know what she did. We know that she ain't a good friend, all that stuff. But Belinda do be paying attention. She did clock it as soon as it happened. And the fact that she was able to clock it, but her best friend, quote unquote, couldn't clock it, that's a problem for me. That's just a real big problem. Either your intuitive skills just ain't where they should be, or you just really don't pay attention, or you too caught up in your own stuff. But Belinda automatically just paid attention and literally tried to tell her, but you know, of course, we know how that went down, and it is what it is. And it's kind of sad that you answered the phone only to not let her tell you what she called to tell you, because I'm like, what was the purpose of you answering the phone if you're not gonna listen to what she have to say instead of immediately cutting her off? Because they don't strike me as the type that's just talking anymore. Like they not just calling each other up on the phone and having conversations. So how many times is she really calling you to talk about some mess? Probably not that often recently, because you're probably not even accepting her phone calls like that. So if you picked up the phone, then just listen for once, Fatima. Goodness gracious. It's not that hard. I'm just saying, like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like the math is not math and y'all don't talk. So if y'all don't talk and she calling you and you answer, then damn it, listen. Period.
Yep.
Yeah. All I have to say is whatever happens to Fatima at this point, it just happens because this heifer mean and don't want to listen to nobody. So you know, whatever happens at this point.
Yep. So we got Zach. Zach's like a 10-year-old kid in this moment, in my opinion. He is going to anger management, which is held by being led by Dr. Reed. He runs into, what's her name, Laura, Nate's wife.
Lori.
Okay, well there she is. She looked different with a damn bat in her hand in a van full of kids. Okay, that's her. Cool. So of course they have their little banter back and forth, and Zach was like, "Oh, that's why you've been acting like that, because you are here. So I guess it's working." And while they were having their conversation, well, talking, everybody introduced themselves and whatnot. Lori, what's her name? Lori?
Yes, Lori.
Okay, Lori was talking and was saying, you know, how she ended up calling her husband and having the conversation. And Zach was like, yep. Of course, I'm like, in real life, I don't think they would have people chiming in conversations like that. But because they knew each other, I guess Dr. Reed let it go. But he was actually validating what she was saying, because she was like, I did do this, I did. And Zach was like, she didn't have a bat, she didn't hit him with the car, you know, she didn't curse him out or whatever. And I was like, well, damn, Lori, you popped off like that. I do remember her with a bat. But I guess Zach's gonna see that it's working for her, because she cuckoo cuckoo. I guess it'll work for her. It can work for me. Dr. Reed, you know, wants him to introduce himself. He talks about he's a manager of his business, and his name is Zachary Taylor. He don't have anger management issues. He manages his business, and he sat down. And Dr. Reed was like, "Yeah, no, that's not what we doing. No." You know, he's like, "You need to take this seriously." And Zach was like, "What are you writing down?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm writing this stuff down so I can jot down whatever's finna happen. I need to give it to the judge, okay?" So Zach finally stood up again and introduced himself the correct way, but he still put everything on his family and not taking
no accountability
for him being responding to the things that have been done to him. What are y'all thoughts on Dr. Reed hitting Zach balling up his fist? Everything about this whole anger management session. Tika, EJ, Mo, and then Tamika.
I like the way Dr. Reed handled Zach. And I think I like Dr. Reed and Zach in this environment with others versus the one-on-one sessions that they've been having. I feel like in this moment, Dr. Reed was able to actually reach Zach. Like he showed him that just because I or someone else does something to you, that doesn't mean that you have to react. That doesn't mean you have to get angry. That doesn't mean you have to go and hurt somebody. So I love, I just love, seeing that moment. Yeah, Zach was a little childish in the very beginning, but that's Zach. We know Zach is a little childish. I love that Lori is no longer leading with bats and cars anymore. It's good for her because the way she did Nate, and then I think Deja got caught up on that beat down too. So, but that was just fine. But anyway, I'm glad that, these people are getting some help. If there is a lesson in it, of course, there's a lesson. You can't blame others for your actions. So now at this point, I hope Zach will take accountability for his actions versus saying what somebody else has caused him to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with what Tika said. Except for the fact that, I agree with Tika said, not no except. I just wanted to add in, my bad. I just wanted to add in that this is what I've always said about Zach. Like, Zach just literally has no accountability. And this is what we saw right here, is that everything is always someone else's fault. His reaction is always someone else's fault. Now, while I agree that people come after him all the time and that stuff is always happening to him and that there's always something, but the simple fact of the matter, and I've never agreed with people keeping stuff away from him because I feel like that triggers him and makes it so much worse. I've never agreed with any of that, but at the same time, I always said that Zach just needs to slow down and stop sometimes, and he has to be accountable for the things that he does. Like, people are always going to come for you. People are always going to say something or going to say stuff to you. And if ain't nobody putting their hands on you, like if they literally not putting their hands on you, meaning that you have to protect yourself, then you do have the option to walk away from it. And you do have the option to not go and seek it, because with Jeremiah, he went and sought it after he heard about what happened. He could have handled that in a different way, and that video would have never existed, which means that they would have never been able to try to use that video to justify taking his son away from him. Every cause has an effect. And I feel like this is the lessons that Zach is learning. But the thing is that it feels like we continue to go down this road with him, of him learning these hard lessons, but they're the same things every time. And it's always about his anger. So I think that this is really good for him. And I hope that he sticks with it, because I just hate how they abandoned the therapy thing. Like, I was so here for the therapy story, and I was invested in that storyline with Zach, and I wanted to see where it would take the character, but it felt like we abandoned it somewhere. I don't know. But, I hope that he sticks with this, and I hope that we see these changes in him. And Lori is just a fool. Zach was in there trying to pull her back to the bad side. They up in there just doing the most. It was just funny to me because Lori has a reason to act up. I mean, anybody who is married to, anybody who's married to Nate probably gonna have some anger problems, and I really can't even be mad at her. But I'm glad that it's helping.
Yeah, it's definitely doing that. Praise the Lord. Mo and did Tamika.
Well, I agree with Tika and EJ. They said it all. It's good to see Dr. Reed, and it's good to see Lori. like EJ said, I'd be crazy too if I was married to Nate. Yeah, I'm just glad that they brought Dr. Reed back because I did like him going to therapy, and they did abandon it. So hopefully they do more than one scene of this anger management. So yeah, it's just good to see Lori and Dr. Reed, and seeing Zach being tested and show him the way to. You don't have to always react.
I said, Zach and his 10-year-old self turning around, squeezing his hand. And I said, if you don't sit your little 10-year-old self down on the
Always
playground.
be in high school? Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Tamika.
no.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with what y'all saying. Zach was being a full man child, like him seeing Dr. Reed, like, what you doing here? Hello. He like, yeah, you can't get away from it. And the fact that he was saying, oh, I just stopped in to get a bite to eat and observe, I don't have no anger issues. And then you want to give Lori and Nate's full relationship and what their problems are. Oh, I know everything, and say what Nate's reaction was to it. However, we have never seen you sit your ass down with Nate and be like, boy, you bugging out. You need to be doing this and that and the third, even though Nate probably ain't going to listen to you. But, you making it seem like you know all the ins and outs of it, and you so quick to talk about their stuff, but you don't want to talk about your own stuff. Because, of course, we know, like y'all all said, no accountability, no responsibility. And I'm not mad at Lori for beating Nate with a damn bat and squares. He haven't got worse than that. But, I'm glad myself. We all need work in different ways, and I love the exercise that Dr. Reed did with him, and the fact that he was like, yeah, people gonna do everything. You could sit here and be like my mother, brother, sister, cousin, but at the end of the day, you also can just cut ties with them. Don't deal with them, or deal with them, accordingly, and hands leave for whatever, and or just say no and don't be bothered with them at all. Like, you don't have to have these interactions with them that you've been having. And when it's all said and done, you need this for the court, but you also just need it in general for yourself. I'm definitely glad to see them put this part of it back in again. I agree with everybody on that.
Yeah. Zach got to grow up. I'm real quick. I'm gonna brush over this real quick. I don't believe in touching shit that I didn't put down. I would have took an ink pen or something and swiped that little toy out my car because I don't know
That
who
part.
put something on it. I don't believe it. I don't.
Yep.
I would have got an ink pen and picked that up like some dirty drawers and threw it out the window and threw it. And yeah, I don't know. I might not even drove that car home. Zach, come pick me up because I don't know what somebody put some bad juice. No. Then Zach had Fatima some roses. He did cook her some dinner. He gave her some options, and he didn't give her everything. So we're gonna bypass that, and we're gonna go on over to Tika homeboy, walking around with a razor. I say,
what was he shaving? Why the hell was he shaving? And blow it off, then scrape a little bit more. Oh my God, Jeremiah. Go ahead, Candy. I'm sorry.
No, you did right, girl. That's that crackhead stuff. You never know what them drugs will do for you.
Look, you see in his head with the patches like he's starting to stop.
I said that's why his head looks like that. He take a razor and scrape his head. Shout out to Hydro Skin. They sent my husband a free razor.
Hey.
He don't even
Not mad at that.
He use razor. He use clipper shine. But anyway, so yeah, we have what's her name?
Connie.
Connie. Yeah, I said homegirl from the hood. Connie from the neighborhood, sitting on her steps. You could tell like of course we know she got a lot going on, but she just sitting there people watching, and Jeremiah pull up on her and they're talking, have a conversation. Well, she's talking to him, and he was like, he saw his mom and he want to go back and see. Did he say he want to see her again? Yep. Yeah, he said I want to see her again. But of course we know how he saw her. He got high and saw her. So she was like, your mom is not here. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? He was like, if I get high again, I'll see her again. She'll come back and take me with her. And Connie was like, no, we're not doing that. She was like, I don't have to worry about anything again. Worry about life again. I don't have to worry about life anymore. She's trying to tell him don't say stuff like that. All of a sudden she gets faint. And, he was like, are you okay? She was like, yeah. He's like, you need to go in the house, and take care of yourself or whatever. I got me, don't worry about me or whatever. Then he goes into his little corner and talks to himself about how he lost his family, his wife, his kids, how that needle is his God, and he just sticks it in his arm, and I'm assuming he overdosed. I hope he ain't going to glory. I hope he just out for like a light for a minute. But thoughts on Jeremiah and Connie's conversation? Tamika, Mo, EJ, and Tika.
Yeah, this is real. Like, the situation Connie's going through and the fact that even though she has so much on her own plate, she's still trying to check in with him and say where you been, what you been up to, and she can clearly see he on something, even though he keeps trying to deny it. And then when he brought up, the fact that he saw his mother, she like, how the hell you seen your mother? Your mother's gone. And it's like, I know that, but when I, basically was on my stuff and I called out to her, she came. So of course now he's going to continue to keep looking for that. And he also made mention of kind of wanting to go to the place that she at, feeling like he tired and he want peace and he done messed up all these different things like you said. So now it seems like he wants to take himself out. I do feel like he more than likely OD'd. Hopefully, I'm believing that they're going to be able to save him, and that he's probably going to be pissed off that they saving him because he's just in that space. And I have had family members and friends that have been in that space and have had addiction. So we said it before. He's playing this character down to the T. He's doing such a great job. It's very realistic. The Connie situation is very realistic. So even though Jeremiah get on my damn nerves and he be doing all kind of craziness, he also pulls at my heartstrings where I really want to root for him to win, because I think it was one time where Zach was bringing up like it's not too late, you can still go see your kids, and he's like, yeah, no, like I've done so much different things, but I really would love us to be able to have an arc with Jeremiah where he gets to another space. So I'm going along on the ride with him.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
the scene before with Fatima going to the car and stuff. I got one more thing to say for her. Yeah, she really pissed me off, and because we saw earlier that Zach dropped off some lunch or some food. She said she was gonna work late. He said, I'm on my way to anger management. He said, you're gonna be working late, get a security to walk her to her car. Where the hell is the security? And why is they not walking her to her car? So she pissed me off right there.
Right.
Like, what the F? I'm like Tika said, you get what you get at this point. Like, girl, forget that. But back to Jeremiah and Connie. This will make me want to root for Connie even more to live, because she is still being herself, concerning for Jeremiah and willing to help him, even though she is need help herself. um, Need help herself because she is going through her cancer. So that really make me want to root for Connie. And boy, he is playing the heck out of Jeremiah, ain't he? He said he gonna get high till he see his mama again. He gonna keep getting high till she come to him again. I'm like, oh. And him taking that hit, that might be his last. The way he slumped over, I don't know. It could be his last. It could be R.I.P. Jeremiah, but we'll still see. I hope not, because I like to see him on the screen. I would like to see him get clean and mend his relationship with Zach. And yeah, get clean. See his kids. His kids still around, right? As I'm tripping.
I don't know where they are, but he was like he got kids and his ex-wife or whatever. So I'm sure they're
Hmm.
around somewhere. We just had never seen them, of course.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully he get better to, fix his life. And if his mom do come to him, I hope she's like guiding him in the right direction, opposite of what he doing.
Mm.
His guardian angel or something. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I want I want the best for Jeremiah and Connie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need Connie to tell somebody. Tell somebody, like, girl, you about to fall on the ground. Like,
Mm-hmm.
at least Jeremiah had a little strength left to catch you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, she is fading away, seems like. So.
Yeah, that breaks my heart.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
both of them.
And her children too. I'm like,
Mhm.
girl, where your kids? Like, ugh. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
EJ.
So yeah, this part right here, like, I fell in love with the character Connie, and I love Jeremiah too. Like, they just bring something extra to the show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that Jeremiah is not gone to the upper room, but if he is, hey, I forgot his real name. Tika always said, but he did a hell of a job playing this doggone character and bringing him to life. Hell, he sold me on the crackhead journey. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I said, ha, that's it. I don't
It's
know
so
that it
silly.
looked like it. So I do hope that he gets to stay around, and I do wish the same thing that Mo said. I would hope that he gets to stick around so that we can get this reconciliation with him and Zach, and we can get to see him turn a corner. We know that that's not always how the story goes, but there are a lot of stories where it does go like that, where people do find their way off this drug and find their
Mhm.
ways back into society, and maybe mending that relationship first can lead to him mending these other relationships. So that would be my hope. And Connie needs to lean on these people. Like, she needs to lean on other people. Like, it's okay to, when Zach was going through something, she was right there trying to be there for him. Now I know we started out a little rough with old Connie, but
Mhm.
can't say that she wasn't there. We can't say that she don't be looking out for Nate and Tony and always trying to be there. Let them people look out for you as well. And that's going to start with her saying something, because they can't look out for her if they don't know. I know that Tony knows. And right now he going through his own thing. And that's the other thing that irritates me with Tony, is that she going through something bigger. I don't give a, let me not be that person. I, I'm trying not to look at it like that, but
Go ahead.
in my I really feel like, yeah, you going through something, but it doesn't compare to what she's going through. You can suck that shit up and be there for her, because you're the only one who knows. And you should be telling Zach and everybody else about it, because y'all talk about every doggone thing else. Y'all always telling stuff. And even the way Nate is, I feel like he would be there. I mean, he the one who ain't
Yeah.
got no place to live. He could come over there and stay with Connie. I'm just saying, like, we got options. We got choices. We got things
Well,
that we could do. But Tony is doing the most for me, and that part irritates me about him. And that's why I say I'm not that invested in his storyline. I feel like his storyline, even though we got that, we need to lean on being a real friend. How about that?
yeah, because you have
Yeah.
that. You have, like you said, you have options, and you can make it work however you want to. And he probably would help. You need to be home with your own kids. However, if you are displaced because you don't want to act right with your wife, Connie, she does need help some kind of way. So she could use the help.
I mean, he homeless. He might as well. I'm just saying. Might as well do something good with his homeless self.
Yeah, he might well do some good. Yeah, yeah. He might get to see Peter at the gates.
Child.
Maybe
Yeah.
one or two. I mean, I got maybe one, two, or three thoughts. I'm trying to
Go
gather
ahead.
my thoughts. I noticed that the core friend group, in regards to Connie, they haven't been seen together. The core group, Connie, Nate, Zach, and Tony, they haven't been really seen together. Zach is hanging out more with his professional friends, Preston, Bryce, that little friend group versus his other friends. I don't know if they did that on purpose. I guess there's going to be a bigger story to come behind that, but I do need Connie to reach out to somebody. Hell, she could reach out to Mr. Tyrone at the barbershop and let him know that, hey, this is what's going on with me. Do you
Mhm.
know anybody that can come and sit with me, can help me with my kids? Do you know somebody? You always got to go. You can't dismiss that old school information. Old school knows something all the time. And so,
Mhm.
my heart is bleeding for Connie because she's literally alone in this situation. And it's not because she has to be alone. It's like she's choosing to kind of be alone in this situation. She don't want to be a burden to other people. And that's what people who from my experience, people who go through things like this, they feel like they've been a burden to other people. But in actuality, you've always helped somebody else. Why not let somebody help you? That's my thoughts on Connie. When it comes to Jeremiah, shout out to Amir Baraka. I say this every week. Amir Baraka killed this role literally as Jeremiah. And when I tell y'all, this man, like literally, he lived this life. Like this is him for real. Like he was on drugs. Amir Baraka, he talks about it, being on drugs and recovering. So there is actually light at the end of the tunnel. I'm just hoping they'll give Jeremiah, like Monique was saying, EJ was saying, everybody was saying, let's give him an opportunity to rebuild. Okay, yeah, he OD'd, but now he's at the hospital. He's recovering. Somebody find him, but he's in this little makeshift house that he got over here. How many days will it be before they actually realize that, he's gone? And is anybody going to even realize that he's gone other than Connie? Maybe. She already was sitting out there saying that she had been looking for him. So, they and I act like I know these people, but Courtney Glade, who's the writer on this episode, he brought some reality to a lot of these storylines. And again, that's why the episode collectively got a 5 for me. I know you didn't ask me that, but yeah, that's just how I felt. That everything that was going on, each individual character, Jeremiah as well as Connie, one is giving up, one is choosing to give up. Basically, really, both of them are really choosing to give up. Connie is not reaching out, for help, so she's choosing to give up. Jeremiah is choosing to give up. Only difference is he literally has the needle to speed his process up. So
yeah.
Would it be considered on Connie part? Would it be considered selfish since she has kids?
Yep, I would think so.
Yep.
Okay.
Because you're not giving yourself a chance to be there for your children.
Like when you gone, your children's gonna be in the system.
Yep.
So yeah, that's fortunate.
Yep, but that's that. Who is this? What's that? Okay.
You would think that the medical system. I'm sorry, Candy.
But I
was just gonna say, you would think that the medical system or the social service system or this doctor, knowing that she doesn't have anybody, would try to put her together with a social worker to set some things in stone for her. Because what if she is doing her radiation or her chemotherapy and she passes out right there while she's going through all of these treatments? Then what are you gonna do? Like I feel like we are a village. The doctor is a part of that village as well, and he should be able to set some stuff in place for her too. But that's just me looking on the outside. I'm from the outside looking in on this whole medical system that we deal with in our great country.
Yeah, I was gonna say that to a certain degree it is selfish towards her kids.
Or a lot of people today. So yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. No, I was gonna say that to a certain degree it is selfish as far as her kids, because no matter what, you want to make sure. That's why I hope they dig back into it, and I'm believing that they will. But the last conversation I had with Tony was in reference to who she would leave her kids with if God forbid anything happened to her, and her feeling like she don't have a support system, and then probably the people that she do have, she really don't want to be a burden to them. She feel like she's bothering them. I understand all those feelings because I'm kind of going through something similar. Then it's also just you actually sinking into your head what's happening and you accepting it, and then saying, okay, what are the things that I can do, with this situation to help it and to make sure that I am still here and to fight for certain things. And then the whole healthcare thing, child, that's a whole other thing. Y'all know I did a lot about that. But normally you would think it would be a social worker, a caseworker. We might want to have you, see counseling. There's such things as wellness programs and being able to be in groups with other people that are actually going through something similar too, so you don't have to feel so alone and you can hear other people's stories. And maybe there's certain things that they can share with you and you can share with them that can be helpful. Sometimes talking to a stranger help you even more than talking to a friend. So I definitely see all the different sides, and I hope they dig a little deeper into that as far as her story goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hopefully we can see something like that on the second half of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to, because like you said, Tika, they did drive in some realistic moments and things like that in this episode. These two episodes. Well, just about pretty much the whole season. We have some
Except with the call for Angela slow bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for that, because listen, I'm telling.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She said, I'm telling.
Yeah, I would have been telling too. And it's a few times throughout the seasons that Angela have irked my nerves. I need her to step up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Your child can pull up at your house and you not there. And I'm like, well, JoJo just left. You knew he was coming by. I told him, that's me. I'm telling. I'm letting you know, your child will pull up at your crib, and you wasn't here. I'm just letting you know that he pull up.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Let me read EJ's comment. EJ says, "I don't think Connie is being selfish. I think she's doing what she always does, and that is." You back? Are you texting me? You want me to read it?
It just came back. I was trying to start back
up,
up, and I knew that you were ending the thing, but I was trying to give my opinion about the last thing about Mo's question. Because my computer started acting up. Did you read my?
I was getting ready to, but then
she was getting ready to.
Oh,
but
my bad. I was trying to come back in real quick. No, I was just saying that Mo was asking, does that make her selfish? And I was just saying that I don't personally think that it makes her selfish. I think that she's doing what she's always done, and that's someone who's just there for herself and depends on herself. I think where the problem comes in at is that she doesn't feel like she can ask other people for help. Sometimes it's hard for us to ask other people for help. I wish she would ask for help, but at the same time, I'm more side-eyeing some of these people that are around her, because how are we friends and you don't even say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? And then we come back to Tony again, who can say something to a Zach or a Nate or Fatima or any of these people that's in this circle now. He can say like, hey, she didn't want me to let y'all know this, but listen, she is going through this. And we know that she is strong-minded and strong-willed, that she's not going to ask for help, but this is what's going on, which can prompt them to then maybe even reach out to her. But I was side-eyed Zach when he didn't even realize that there was something wrong when she was about to call him. And it's just everybody's so caught up in themselves that they're not paying attention or even just checking in on their friends. I don't know. That's the part that irritates me. So
Yeah.
I don't think that
I agree with that too. I don't think it's a black and white situation. I think it's a number of things. And when you're usually the strong person that usually does everything for yourself, and you're the one that usually other people depend on, and you're used to always being there for them, it's hard to be like, now I'm the one that need help. Now I'm the one that can't do it. But even Jeremiah in his state noticed for a minute, like, what's going on, Connie? Something don't look right with you. So if he can see it, I know that Tony, Nate, or whoever else should be able to see it too.
Yeah.
Ain't no excuses with that.
Exactly. Especially Tony. I'm not getting off his neck, y'all. Tony,
because he knows something. Because
he knows.
DJ want violence with Tony.
Yeah.
We need the windmill on, because he knows, and because he knows something's going on, it seems like he should tell every damn thing else.
Girl, everything.
All these other secrets y'all don't keep. You try it. No, I got to tell Zach. No, I got to tell Zach. I got to tell
right.
Something that needs to be told is not told. Okay, but like Tamika say, this how they wrote it. And here we are, because we wouldn't. There wouldn't be a conversation to be had if they did not. So that's that on that. But this was a very good episode. I cannot wait to see what's gonna go on in 7 and 8. And I didn't see a trailer. I don't know if there is a trailer. What's next. I didn't see. If there is, I didn't see it. We're gonna go around the room. Mo, Tamika, EJ, then Tika. What are y'all thoughts? Or what y'all think are going? What y'all want to see next episode? Or if y'all saw the trailer, what y'all think is going to go on? And then what y'all got going on y'all respective channels?
I didn't see no trailer. I mean, I don't watch trailers if it is one. But I definitely want to see Angela step up, tell Fatima something, or like kind of warn her in a little bit about this lady that Cray Leslie. And I just definitely want to see Zach continue his anger management with Dr. Reed and stuff. And I'm gonna need to see Lori and Nate on the screen together. For real. And Holinda as well. I like to see all three of them on the screen together interact. What else? And Fatima getting her these baby kicks, so she say just a kick. Yeah, it's more than that. And I'm gonna need her to listen when she her fiance said have the security walk you to your car. Like, I know sometimes she thinks she's Superwoman and thinks she bad because she be carrying her little blicky and stuff. So like, girl, you still need security to walk you to your car. And Bryce, yeah, go find a hobby. Okay. Go get on a dating app or something if you need to be with someone. Shoot. But what I got on my channel, Reasonable Doubt episode 3, coming out soon, and my Beauty and Black episodes 5 and 6, coming out soon. And then I know we have a panel for that next Tuesday, the 30th. And we have a panel for the Reasonable Doubt episode 3, probably Monday the 29th. And yeah, I think that's it for right now that I could think of. And of course, Zatima, we're gonna be back next Thursday, episode 7 to 8. I don't know who hosting. Oh, Tika hosting.
Yep.
Hey. That's it.
Yep.
I just realized.
Let's see if I can swap over. EJ, what you got going on? Well, what do you want to see for 7 and 8, and then what you got going on your channel?
First and foremost, shout out to Lori Mayo, girl. We locked in. We are friends, okay? You don't even have to feel like it. We friends. Listen, as far as this episode, as far as next episode, I'm just whatever I see, I'll be happy to see. Girl, I ain't got no expectations. I'm just here for it all. The team goes by so fast, and it's the only time I really get to get immersed in this world of the sisters, since I got like 100 episodes that I ain't watched of sisters, and I only know bits and pieces. So I enjoy when Zatima does come out because I feel like I'm part of like a special club or something. However, as far as my channel is concerned, I'm thinking yesterday we did Wednesday on Wednesday. So check that out if you did not get a chance to check that out. Until Zatima is over, we'll be back next week. Shout out to Tika. She gonna hold it down next week. And then Friday, I do Reasonable Doubt 2 times. 1 for the money, 2 for, I do it 2 times. So definitely check that out at either time that you choose to check it out. This Saturday, y'all, we're going to be talking about Ruth and Boaz. I don't know. It's a panel, y'all. It's a lot of people. I don't even know. Whoever want to come can come through. We just going to be talking it up, okay? Because I'm excited for this movie. Like, I feel like I don't know. I just like seeing Tyler Lepley on my screen. Soraya is a vibe. So I'm always here for it. So I think this is actually going to be, and I didn't mean to say actually like that. I think this is going to be a great movie. I'm just excited for it. So definitely come through and check that out. My Family Business Sunday, I'm going to be doing that. If you didn't check out my last Family Business Sunday, officially your boy has launched his book. So definitely go and check that out. If you are a family business fan, if you like the books, which you should get invested in these books. When I tell you that these books are great, they are great. We have the next family business novel that is going to be coming out real soon. You can do your pre-orders now at cousincurtis.com. So definitely check that out, y'all, if you are interested in the books. You don't have to have read the other books. This is a family business novel, which means that it is a side novel like some of the other ones, like To Paris with Love, The Education of Nevada. These are side stories that are focused on one particular character. So definitely check that out if you are a family business fan. And last but certainly not least, your girl Tika and I, our channel is launching officially in October. It is up right now. So we would love for you guys to go and subscribe to the channel and do all the things, but we're excited about it and we hope that you guys will enjoy it as well. And as always, this was a vibe, Candy. You have gotten so great at this. I just remember when you first started this, I'm so extremely proud of you and so happy to see you just up here doing your thing, girl. You know I love you, boo.
She go on mute. Tamika. Okay, Tamika.
Yeah, I second that emotion, Candy. You definitely doing the thing, girl. You out here, you ain't playing no games. You taking names. Um, I'm pretty much just hopping in the car, going from these YouTube streets from state to state, rocking with the ladies with the lives. I'll be talking about reasonable doubt and also Ruth and Boys. I always mess up the last part, but I'm looking forward to watching. I'm looking forward to the conversation. That's all I really got going on right now. We had our mid-season finale for Sisters. If y'all didn't see the live reaction for that, check that out. And I'm glad to have a break, even though it ain't a long enough break for me. Um, and as far as the team, I don't know what I'm looking forward to. I definitely hope that they dig deeper into the Connie and Nate situation. They show us something else with Tony besides him knocking at these damn people doors. Hopefully, he knocking on Connie door. um, we get somewhere with Leslie besides her being able just to sneak around every damn where, and hopefully Belinda, maybe she can use her spidey senses since they tinkling a lot more than Angela's to get to the bottom and let Fatima know what the hell is going on. That's all I really got with that.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Tika did Tika go? No, Tika didn't go. Tika Dooshi.
Hell. I should literally write this down because I do this every week. But okay, so what I'm looking forward to on this next episode of Zatima, I need Fatima to tell Zach what the heck is going on. I am so sick of her holding stuff against him or information that he needs to know from him, and then when he reacts, get mad at him. Like, just let him know that his girlfriend been stalking her. Like, just let him know what's going on. I'm looking for it. Maybe they'll have that conversation. Maybe not. I don't want to see. Jeremiah do that heavily. New Orleans funeral walk. I don't want to see it, but I got a feeling we might see it. I hope not, but I don't. It's looking kind of rough. Maybe he'll just go into halfway to the light, and then he'll be able to be pulled back out by another source. Okay. Just my hopes. And yeah, shout out to Candy Love again. Just like everybody giving Candy that love, she deserves it, y'all. I mean, I am here to witness as well when Candy started from, just the beginning to me and my big mouth saying, girl, go on and do it, just do it,
Yes.
me and
Y'all
others.
push me
But
off the porch.
and yeah. And so I'm just excited for all the things that you got going on, Candy. You held it down because, honey, I done been on what, 2 of your lives this week? Like, you the host of what, two or three this week?
I had
Oh, you held it. Okay.
six.
Okay, so you held it down. Okay. Now I can't work like that, but I salute you. That's a lot. You did your thing. But yeah, you did it though. You did the thing. Hype her up, y'all. Hype her up. And so also,
like the video.
Hey, like that video. But with that being said, they already said what I got going on. I'll be hosting 2 episodes of Zatima next week. I'll be hosting 2 episodes of Beauty in the Black. And for those, I said this last night, for those of y'all that love Terrell Carter, aka Attorney Varney, this man has new music out there. So go to his channel, Terrell Music, and check that out as well. I also did my bootleg reaction to his latest video. I have a question, and it's available on my channel for y'all to check out right now. I'm also stepping into a little bit of the reality TV world, so I will be recapping Special Forces. Like I said last night, I want to see how tough Madam, aka Eva Marcel, is really going to be on this whole Special Forces show. And one of her other cast members is Justice Smollett and a host of others. But that's about it for me. Y'all just stay locked into the channel, keep the notifications on. You'll be surprised when your girl just pop up and do anything, okay? And I appreciate y'all's support for sure. And make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to every channel on the panel, okay? All right, I'm done, Candy.
Yes.
And what you got going on?
So like I said last night, I'm in the car. Me and Tamika in the car riding together from state to state. and we finna hop in. I jumped in the car tomorrow for a reasonable doubt because I watched the episode today, and I need to join that conversation ASAP to the pronto. I need to get in on it. So EJ, send me the link, or K, if you out there, send me the link for tomorrow night.
I got you, boo. I got you.
I'm gonna jump in the car all the way in Dallas for Boaz and Ruth. I want to jump in the car for that as well. But before I go any further, I want us to sing "Happy Birthday" to Lori Mayo, and we can make this real quick. Happy birthday! We're
on this special day. Happy birthday is what we here to sing.
Hey,
girl, that's not the version. I'm thinking of the one that they do at the restaurant. And I thought you were going to sing "Happy Birthday to you." I thought you were singing that one.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Now you'll never forget this birthday song.
Happy birthday, Lori.
Go, Shawty. It's your birthday. We're going to party like it's your birthday.
And I can't think of Isaiah's. What's his name? Isaiah. I can't think of his birthday song that everybody be playing nowadays. It's not coming to me. The one that Isaiah J sings.
Birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, now it's coming to me. I'm like, I knew that's the one. I love that version.
So many birthday songs.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Right.
But all the birthday songs, all the birthday shout out and love go to Lori Mayo. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. You are a big supporter of us. And we just want to, let us know it's your birthday. We're going to shout you out. So with that being said, we're going to be up at this thing because we are at an hour and 41 minutes. 42 minutes. Get a press in. I ain't remember no outro. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.